Here I am, Wednesday, January 3rd, with an idea for a blog post. As I write these posts, I write them on an intimate level. The posts are raw, uncut, and just whatever idea is on my mind at the time. So, what's love got to do with it? Were you ever in a relationship where the person treated you the way Martin treated Pam, or better yet, the way Pam treated Martin? Not in a noticeable way, though. Take a step back for a second. Think about what I just said. Constant insults to you day in and day out, not blatant ones though. Ones that were set up in a way to make you feel as though they came from love, but they didn't. We call that in New York City sneak dissing. Years ago, I used to be in a relationship with this guy who would take jabs at me, day in and day out, and disguise it as love. So think for a second. Were you ever in a relationship where the person treated you the way Martin treated Pam? Unwanted, unloved, intolerable? Yes? No? So here's my story. But in a poem. Or my version of poetry because ain't nobody got time for that rhyme scheme shit. I'm just kidding. So I once dated a guy who loved everything but himself. When you can't love yourself, then it is hard to love others. So he would buy things he thought would fill the void. But the void is scarred, baby. The latest pair of Jordans can't fix that. But he thought it would, but it didn't. So his love turned to anger, which feels so high it spilled over. Look at me, trying to clean a mess I didn't make. Wipe, scrub, cry. You're full of bullshit. You can't do that. Fuck you, get out. Wipe, scrub, cry. And as I stood there wondering where I went wrong, wondering how I could fix broken glass, years later, I realized I couldn't. So I packed my wipes, my scrubbing brushes, and I left. So what's love got to do with pain? With hurt? I answer that. Not a damn thing. So I packed my things and I left. Years later, I met some wonderful people who till this day I still care about. Respect is a mutual thing. And I'm not about to sit here and try and fix something I didn't break. Remember, to leave people where they are if they're not trying to elevate. You guys will be stuck dissing each other like Pam and Martin. This has been a blog post, a poem, something written by Ashley Smith, aka Ashley Tatum. Thank you for listening. Love you guys. Bye-bye.